send everybody to jail and make an example out of people. So they looked at Ross Ulbricht. They tried to shut Bitcoin down, and they quickly realized that they can't stop Bitcoin. It's decentralized. So the next best thing for them to get elected and get the headlines was to find the Silk Road founder, throw him in jail, throw the book at him, make an example out of him, and then also arrest some other people who were involved in Bitcoin businesses. And that's what, like, Charlie Shrem got thrown in jail as well for processing transactions for people who were on the Silk Road. So basically, he didn't do enough KYC, didn't do enough um, checks and stuff. And anyways, Ross Ulbricht has has been in jail for like almost 10 years now, and all he didn't do anything violent. He was a non-violent coder, and he got the book thrown at him, double life sentence, plus 20 or 40 years or some crazy thing like that. And all he did was write code, and he did it for like to try to use Bitcoin and help Bitcoin and promote freedom. And wherever you stand on that, he was demonized. They tried to make it out to look like he was psychotic and that he put out hits on people. They created this whole fictional thing about him putting a hit on somebody, um, because he had some Bitcoin stolen. They painted him in the book American Kingpin as like a psycho. There was a document or a movie that came out recently that totally did character assassination on him. And the craziest thing is that there was a real conspiracy that came out that the two FBI agents that were on the case, they actually infiltrated a whole bunch of accounts. They flipped some of the admins of the Silk Road, took over their accounts. They stole the Bitcoin. They tried to launder it through Mount Gox. So there's emails that have been leaked, or not leaked, but used in the hearings, that he was talking to Mark. They were talking to Mark Karpelès, trying to get the Bitcoin to dollars through Mount Gox, which was the big exchange that got hacked and went down. And these two FBI agents faked the hit, so they stole the money. Then they posted this fake hit on the people who stole the money, which was someone that they had flipped already and was in custody. Then they faked the death and like posted the fake killing. Like, it was nuts. Like, they stole the Bitcoin, they faked the death, and then they used this to make the public turn against Ross Ulbricht as if he was some kind of psycho that put a hit on somebody for stolen Bitcoin. And all they weren't allowed to use this evidence in his court case because they were really trying to just throw the book at him. And these FBI agents had gotten caught, and they were going through a trial as well at the same time. And these guys ended up going to jail for the crime they committed and stealing the money and doing all that stuff. But they eventually dropped the murder for hire charges on Ross, but yet this story is still pushed, and it's a shame because the guy's a nonviolent, like, nice kid. He's learned his lesson. He's definitely not going to do anything like that again, and he should be out. Like, he should be free. His mom has been working hard to try to raise awareness about this for years. His clemency campaign on petition or change.org is like one of the most signed petitions with over like 400,000 people signing it. I think it's like there's just a PR issue there because people still think that he might have put a hit out on people, even when it was like, when you look into it, it's clearly it wasn't him. He didn't do that. He was nonviolent. He was just a kid that wrote some code. And even the more unfair thing is that Silk Road didn't stop, and Bitcoin didn't stop, and there was like Silk Road 2 and 3 and 4. I think they're up to like 8 now. And whenever they've convicted another founder of the next Silk Road, they give them like 5 years or 8 years or something like that. And some of them, they don't even go to jail. So it's super unfair the way that he got the book thrown at him, and like, he should be out. Like, and the only chance he has right now to get out is a presidential pardon. So it's like, what can we do? It's just really heartbreaking, really. Like, sucks. The only thing I guess I try to do is just get that story out to more people so that they know, like, he's not this psycho that put a hit on somebody. He just was a kid who made a mistake, and he was nonviolent, and he got caught up in the drug laws. And it's not just him. There's hundreds of thousands of nonviolent drug criminals, mostly black and brown kids, that are in this vicious cycle. And the drug laws are the problem here with a lot of things. It's the central banks and the drug laws keeping this system of making the rich richer and the poor poorer, increasing the wealth gap. And Bitcoin is a great solution for this, but we also have to hold like accountability to the politicians that aren't changing this. Like this is 2021. Like this shit needs to change. People shouldn't be in jail for smoking marijuana or selling marijuana. Like everything should be legal. They should be able to do it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that really gets me, honestly, about this is that I believe it's Washington State, they're offering free joints to people who get the vaccine.
Oh my god, yeah, that's nuts.
I don't know. I thought but like that's like right. I
mean, it's fine, right? Like,
but the fact that it's legal in that state to do that, and there's people in life imprisonment for possession of the same substance that they are giving away for free to like it stuns me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But thanks for making it all the way to the end of the podcast. Don't forget our sponsor, ExpressVPN, and my book, Brexit, The Establishment Civil War, can both be found in the links in the description below. And also, please like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. It's the best way to help us grow. Until next time, thanks for listening.